'Cause it's lottery time on Ridin the Pine. I'm picking your order on the draft tonight. I'll be picking and holding and showing your balls with two GMs tonight. On Ridin the Pine, Ridin the Pine. With Punchy Langer and Summertime. Yeah. Don't forget to unmute.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ridin' Pine, a special episode. We are doing the lottery tonight. We're picking the lottery. We're talking drafts. We're talking excellent drafts in NHL history. Some of the near misses, some of the big hits, and then, of course, in the second period, we're gonna get right into the draft lottery and decide the draft order for the BHL draft, the upcoming BHL draft. Oddly, the 9th BHL draft. Langer's throwing up shockers. Summer's sitting there with a smile. So how are we doing tonight, boys?
Good. Real good. Excited.
Yeah, me too.
Shocking lottery time.
Yeah.
So Langer, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm good. Good to see Summertime back on the bench.
Yeah.
I always get disappointed when you get like the coach favors you and you have to go do stuff, and because we don't get a second look here on the bench here on Riding the Pine, so it's good to see you back.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
We miss
All
you.
right.
We miss you.
Back home.
Big shout out to Wani too. He had some big shoes to fill, and he popped in and seen what he could do, and told some awesome stories. And thanks to him for popping by and sitting on the bench. It's a little tough, eh, Langer, when you're sitting on a bench with the actual hockey player.
Oh well, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing here, bud? Like, you should be at it there, ripping bar down, and and we're just, I got a hot dog in my goalie pads, and like, I'm just used to that.
Oh,
Got a Snickers bar.
We made some hot dogs. That should be a follow-up for you, Summer, because you weren't here last week.
Yeah.
What do you put on your hot dog?
Yep.
That's what we were talking about for warm-ups last week, was what do you put on your hot dog?
Depends. Depends what there's available. Strange as it is, I do enjoy mayo on a hot dog. But
Right.
I enjoy an extraordinary amount of mayo on a hot dog if it is available. If it is not available in extraordinary amounts, I will go mustard and onions. Bam.
So we're gonna go with a boiled Maple Leaf or Maple Lodge Farm hot dog on the stove, or at the cottage. What are you putting on that? We're not talking street meat. We're talking
We're talking
like a two-timer, two-hitter.
A boiled hot
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, I'd put that in a box of KD and
Oh, really?
Cut that puppy up, and
That's dirty.
it is dirty.
That
It's
is
dirty,
dirty.
man.
Do you put some ketchup onto that?
I used to do that.
No,
Younger.
no, but
No
I
ketchup on it?
put
A lot of butter.
and it's like
In the
extra
KD,
creamy.
but cheese
Oh.
whiz? That's filthy, dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's
Oh, you got some of the
Yeah,
boys chirping in already.
yeah.
Oh.
No,
It's-
boss. I've said the wife has told him to put on the headphones already.
Oh. I'm gonna try that.
No
I found it.
appreciation.
I found a Chinese store that has fake but real cheese whiz, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a dollop in there. Lots of butter. Maybe some cream. It's a bit thicker.
Yeah.
But-
Well, that's the cheese whiz, man, and it's got that like cheesy plastic goodness. You
Yeah.
only see in the.
It's like 100
single
cheese
slices.
slices thrown in there.
That's right.
Mixed in a bowl.
Because if you're Canadian when you sat on a couch and ate a whole pack of cheese slices.
Well, look
Just
who we
left the
got
wrappers.
here. I'm just looking who we got chirping in here. We got Special K. Who we got? Phil Mossop. Say it like
That one's
yes.
gonna rig it.
That was in
Yeah.
stereo. Did you see that?
Split fire.
Sips
I
in
love,
stereo.
I love this.
Who's split
Thanks
fire?
for tuning in there, guys. Yeah, it's an exciting episode.
So
Yeah.
it's good to catch up
Little bit
with
of
it.
buzz.
Found out what you liked on your hot dog. So Langer, you
Cool.
got anything for warm up?
I sure do. I was thinking today about. No, I sure do. So I was thinking about when you're in.
All right, what do you got?
So
Alright.
back in the day when I was in public school, also known as primary school, we used to pick teams. for sports stuff. And like, I don't know about you guys, but a game, it could be basketball or baseball or football or soccer or something. It could start in September, and that score would be kept.
Oh
Someone would
yeah.
remember the score the whole year. And so guys would come in and like they might try to do a reset, but it was always the same thing. It was like me and him stick you and those guys. Do you remember that term? Stick you? Like me Punchy in summertime stick you guys. So it could be three guys stick like 10 guys. But that's the confidence when you're picking a team, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
And did you ever stamped it in no races? Did you ever do that?
no
Licked it,
races.
sticked it, no erases.
You never stamped it no races. Like we're doing this. These are the rules. This is how the government of children worked with sports. Is these are the rules, stamped it no races.
Do you
No one
remember-
challenges that because those are the rules.
Do you remember when you were playing? Would you played marbles? Like everybody had different sized marbles, and you play for funsies or you play for keeps.
Right? I played for keeps a couple times. Lost a couple of times
That's right.
for keeps.
That's right.
So I don't gamble.
So sorry, what was the warm up question?
Well, is if you ever picked a team. So like the way I remember it, it wasn't necessarily if you were picked last. It was about being picked. So even if you weren't like a cool guy in school, if you could show your worth on the playground in a sporting event, you had some weight. There was some purpose, right? So you get picked in gym class because it was brutal. It was cutthroat back in the day. Now it's all about it's got to be fair and you can't be the last picked, whatever. No, it was brutal. It was cutthroat and it was real. So I was just thinking about the times where it's like if you could rise through the ranks where you were part of the team that sticked other guys, then it means you were good, right? You could have been like you don't even talk to that one guy in school at all. But out in the playground, he's on your team, and you're going to stick 5 other dudes because you're way better. So what kind of sports did you play, like out in the playground?
Depending on what time of year, if it was dead of winter, it was ball hockey on the thin layer of snow that would be packed down from just being played on with the kids. And then if it was summertime, it was usually like baseball. It was like one guy's up and there's 150 people in the outfield.
Yeah. And a big lineup of people waiting.
terrible.
And you
picture.
don't run, you just keep hitting.
Yeah. See, it doesn't work in baseball because it's like 4 guys in baseball stick like 20 guys. That doesn't work.
That's right.
Because when you're fielding, like it doesn't really work.
I remember we used to do like WWE in the sand pit in primary school though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like me and my buddy were the British Bulldogs, and we just like we ran the sandbox, and it was like it was back in the day too.
Could
the
you imagine
sandbox-
that now?
The sandbox was
no.
only like
Yeah.
it was only like the edge of the sandbox was like less than a foot away from
Yeah.
the fence.
Yeah.
From the fence, so you had like natural ropes where you whip a guy into the fence, he bounces back off. the
So
fence.
was it winner stays?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
rules.
absolutely. And like when you're playing, we had rules like when you're in a tag match. So like the people watching would count steamboats, so you only get 5 seconds to pull off a dual move. You know. what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So our big one is we had a tether ball. Remember tether ball with the pipe and
Yeah.
the
Yes.
fired up? So we used to go out there and we'd stand in line for the whole recess. And there'd be like the big fat retarded guy who was really good. That was like the one thing he was super good at.
Yeah.
And he'd just wrap it around the pipe. But we'd stand in line and we'd get our arm like wrapped around and broken and stuff. But there'd be that one kid who beat him and he'd get to stay on. And the retarded guy would be pissed off because that's like his thing, right? That's all he's
Yeah.
got. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's retarded. And then he'd come back.
to the line.
Yeah,
Right.
and he'd be fuming.
Yeah.
So when he comes back, it's gonna be just carnage when he gets in there. Just
Man, you got to
crushing guys.
watch out for the ball, right? Because they'll throw it around and try and hit you in the face or something like that if you're not.
But there's rules though.
onto
You
it.
can't palm the ball. You had to hit it.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
grip it, and because that's a throw. But then
Yeah,
again, there's
yeah.
no referees out there.
No,
I mean,
exactly, right?
you're
And he's a
just-
big guy against a little guy, and you get, it just becomes carnage, right?
That's
Like
right.
I remember getting smacked with the ball. It did not tickle.
no.
No.
Boom! It wasn't like a soft.
Or the metal part that connects the ball to the
Oh
to
my
the
God.
rope.
Yeah, Yeah.
In
that'll
January
leave
when
well.
it's minus 30?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That'll
no.
leave a well.
Because that's what I mean.
Well,
The balls were hard plastic, right, to last the
Yeah.
winter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because of injury, we're going to take the ball down for recess for the
Yeah,
rest of the
that's right.
week.
That's right.
And then
Somebody's
what?
broken
And
their
then what?
spade.
What do you do?
You
And
This
pretend
Summer,
is
like
this is before the
what was
girls'
your
internet.
childhood game, Summer?
did you? Oh, um, the usual sort of thing. I was gonna go off the pole. Like, did you ever have that one friend that could, like hang off the pole like he was blown in the wind? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know,
What I mean? I
I
had one
wasn't
buddy
I
that could do
wasn't
that.
that friend.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
was not
that
friend.
friend.
Yeah, just like crazy. He was the climber I was telling you about. I climbed up that barn and then fell off. What was it? Maybe I wasn't. Anyways, another episode.
Into the tree. Is that where you jumped
Yeah,
into the
that's
tree?
right.
Or
Yeah, and I
yeah.
fell in onto the
Oh,
tree.
right.
Yeah, but that was that kid. He
Right,
could.
straight-
Anyways,
So if you're going to build a barn, make sure there's a tree next to it.
that's right.
Health and
Race your
safety.
fall. That's
Oh my
right.
god.
I
So,
know,
hey, Rachel's saying she played Red Rover.
Oh. Yeah,
Right?
so I
Red
don't
Rover, Red
so I
Rover.
don't understand. They've got a game here called what's that game that's like illegal?
I think it's called Bull Rush.
Bull Rush. Yeah, but I always thought it was kind of like Red Rover.
Yeah,
It
it was
is
like British
kind
And
of
we
Bulldog,
we
wasn't it?
we call the gay like the retarded
Oh, no.
guy come over and he
Yeah.
would run over and try and break your shoulder and tear it off your body.
yeah.
Like Bull Rush was the
That might have
what
been
was
you,
the-
Punchy.
no.
that
it
we
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
played.
No. Okay.
And there was a guy in the middle who had to tackle.
Oh yeah, and then once you were tackled, and then until there's
There's like
Oh, it
one
was,
left. What's that
okay.
game?
So
That's-
kind of like
isn't that-
octopus or something.
Okay,
I
I
don't
think
know, eh?
I called it British Bulldog. but-
So you get more and more people involved in trying to destroy the people that are trying to get to the other end. And there's nothing at the other end of the
Yeah.
field either.
No,
Like if there was something cool there, like
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
is-
health and safety. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And like the
Health and
the
safety.
pussy version was like you just touched them and then they were frozen. But if people that
Mm.
were running to the other end touched or crawled through their legs, they were free. Blah, blah.
And then you get like the
Um,
girl. It's like I want to play this game because I want that guy to touch me, and now I'm it with him. We're doing it together. We're dating. I'm gonna give him a note.
I don't remember those girls. Yeah.
Yes, no, and maybe. We had a couple of those girls. Yes, no, and maybe. That was the note.
All right. Well, hey,
Yes,
let's
no.
move on to the first period. You ready to go, Summer? Welcome back, buddy. We're putting you right out there right away. You ready to rock?
Right. I guess so.
Right in the
Uh,
pain. All right.
Is that the end of
Cool.
the period or is that?
Who won that face off?
And
So
the
like-
first period is underway. The puck's
Oh,
dropped.
there it goes. All right, puck's
All
dropped.
right.
Okay. Well, draft times, eh? Well, all right. Let's start with, I guess, NHL drafts, since
All right.
that's kind of where our focus is. But I know pretty much jack about the drafts. I mean, I could probably name you the last maybe. Okay, I'll try and go through the last 5 years first round picks. Okay, that'll probably
Number
be the
one, number
extent.
oneers or just
Yeah,
guys?
just number for very first.
Are you
pick.
reading this or are we guessing?
No, I'm not reading it. I'm guessing.
Okay,
here.
he knows this with the
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah. So last year's first round pick, God damn it, Lafreniere, right? Went to New York.
Right.
Um,
Do you want help, or are you
no,
doing this?
no.
Is
no,
this
no.
a solo exam
Yeah,
question
no,
that you're
yeah,
trying
solo
to do?
exam. I'm trying to prove to you
Okay.
guys my
Okay,
knowledge
all
of
right.
the NHL drafts.
Okay. Lafreniere was last year. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
right. Okay, so the
Yeah.
year before that, the number one draft was. What do you think? Elias Pettersson? No, it wasn't.
Oh, a
Elias
bit further
Pettersson.
back than then.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So what? We're talking
Wow.
one draft ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
must be busy.
Hold on. Is he still currently playing?
Well, what team was
Okay.
it?
What team is it? Do you know?
No,
Was-
no, I don't know.
was
It's
it
probably
Yerzy?
contributing to the problem.
Oh, was
All
it-
right. Okay,
was it
so it was
Houston?
Hughes then.
Oh, Hughes.
Yeah, there you
Hughes.
go. I thought it was
Hughes.
Yerzy that New
Yeah.
Yerzy.
If it was
for
Jersey,
the Finnish fans.
yeah,
Jersey.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, 19.
Then the year before that, the number one. If you got the team, tell me because it'll
I
help.
think it's Jersey again. I think they got
Oh,
2 years in a
damn.
row.
Is that he? Sure.
Or Buffalo. Yeah, it was either Hischer
Oh,
or
Heischer, yeah.
Ulf.
That's right.
Might have been Ulf. No, he's
Hischer.
Buffalo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ulf. Ulf.
Hey,
who?
if you know the answers, who's before Heischer?
Yeah.
Write it in.
And yell it
see
with
if one of
lots
the
of
vi-
exclamation points.
If one of the viewers can beat us to it. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. So
So we got
2018. Oh, that was
2018.
Heischer, right?
Yeah.
2017.
That was Jesus, wasn't it? No, Jesus was.
No, he was the year after Matthews, so it was
I was gonna say, yeah. Oh,
maybe. No, he was the
Maybe
year
it was-
before Matthews.
yeah.
Might
So
have been
I was gonna
Matthews.
say Matthews, and
Okay.
then
When was Elias Peterson? Though?
He
I
wasn't
don't
first
think he
overall.
wasn't first
He wasn't. He
overall.
was like third or
okay.
fourth.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he was a bargain binner.
And then before Matthews,
Oh, Kyle. Just
Alexander
threw it in
Degg.
there. Buffalo. Darlene. Rasmus.
Ulf.
Dahlin.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Rasmus, not Ulf
yeah,
Dahlin.
Rasmus
yeah,
Dahlin. Good one.
Rasmus.
That a boy click clack.
Okay.
Yes.
He'll be
Mark,
traded
Mark
soon.
who threw up Rasmus Dahlin too, but he got the
Yeah,
number. He
okay.
got the number
Yeah.
wrong. He said 19. He's actually 26. I believe.
Right.
For going first overall, I'm finding Darlene to be. He's still an amazing player, but he's yet
Still
to
a
be
kid,
that
man. Still a kid.
elite.
It's Buffalo,
Yeah,
man.
but in the Finnish league, man, he was so confident. He was tearing it up,
But
man.
he come
Yeah.
over and.
But as we were saying
started
last
at
week when
18.
you were out playing and signing big contracts and autographs and stuff, we were talking about how when the NHL guys, the difference between playing in the NHL and playing in Europe. So you can be John Dangles, like John Gaudreau. I like to call guys, I don't like the nicknames. So it's not Steven Stamkos, it's Steve Stamkos, it's John Gaudreau, John Gaudreau, right?
JG.
Joseph, you change it, it's Joseph Thornton.
That's That's-
So he's over there just lighting it up. But when you come over here in the small rink and you're getting crushed every night, it's a different game.
It is a different game. No, I mean, anyways, right. So then it was McDavid
How many years
after
have
or
gone back
before.
here?
Would have been
Oh, I'm
Matthews.
past 5 years. Yeah.
I think it was Ron Matthews, and then it was Conrad McDavid.
Yeah, Conrad.
Yeah,
Conrad
Yeah.
McD.
of the McDavid clan.
Well, who's up
All
for a
right.
quiz?
That's as far back as I'll go.
Yeah.
All right.
What about Ottawa?
it
What was a big draft pick for the Ottawa fans out there?
It was Stützle was the latest one. Who's,
Rick Stutz, yeah. Bill
he's,
Stützle. He was
good
good.
old-
He's good.
Timothy.
Oh yeah, Tim. Right.
Timothy. Bill.
Larry Stützle
That's right.
Larry Stutz. Larry.
from Keswick, Ontario.
That's right.
His dad owns the car dealership.
That's right. Like his last name looks like I don't know. I keep seeing sizzle.
Yeah, or
It's
pretzel.
like Stutzel or like it's
Yeah, Stützle. Yeah, I know.
Stutzel.
Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah.
Terry
That was
Stützle.
But we've had
Who do
some
you
good
think-
picks, and then we had Brady Kachuk. He was our second. So we had
Yeah.
Brady at second overall, I think, and then Stutzel third. Yeah.
What about Radic Bonk? He was good.
Yeah, bonkers.
Remember-
eh?
Remember
Yeah.
Radic Bonk from the
What about
Detroit
Alexander-
Vipers?
What about Alexander Daigle?
He plays for the
Yeah.
Auckland Admirals. Actually, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's better
living-
actually.
Living life, you know.
Yeah,
He's got better hair.
married an
Definitely.
Italian woman.
Great mustache.
Yeah, really? Ooh,
So who would you consider to be like Ottawa's biggest steal in the draft?
yeah.
The guy that you got late that all of a sudden just turned into a hero.
I can say it right about off the bat as a Leaf fan because we hated him.
I like
Hated him.
like in all, like probably because he's a personal favorite of mine is Chris Neal.
I was gonna say
Yeah, he's
Barry Alfredson.
Right,
Yeah.
Alfie, right. Oh,
Yeah.
right. He went like what 100 and something overall.
Greg, yeah. Gary Alfredson was really good for you
Yeah,
guys for a lot
yeah,
of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, we had
He
to
was-
get rid of Yashin for him to start to shine. Like, as soon as we got rid of Yashin, like the 3 following years, he turned into this. He was ridiculous, eh, Alfie? He was
Well, you
fucking.
guys had
he was nuts.
you guys had Mike Hossa for a long time. He was
Oh
really
yeah,
good. Remember
he was
him?
really. Yeah, man. During that era where you had Hossa, Havlet, like Ridin was
Yeah,
playing good.
and that was your
Phillips,
second line.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
your second line. You had the Spezza. What was it? It was Spezza, Alfie, and Heatley.
I want to ask you
and
about Chris
Heatley,
Phillips.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Like Heatley was ridiculous.
he was
He
ridiculous.
scored
50 goals.
Scored
yeah.
50 goals, and
Like
then
3
apparently he
years
was
in a row.
banging a mobster's girlfriend. Had to get traded to San Jose. I wanted to know
why?
about.
You know why? Because he's a fucking all-star. That's why.
I wanted to know about Chris Phillips because he was like a first overall pick, but to me, he kind of reminds me of Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Like he was the first overall guy, but kind of just. I mean, he had a great, solid career, but he wasn't
Yeah.
a superstar. But as
No.
a Sens fan, like how did you perceive him?
Yeah, well, but he was part of that core team where we
Yeah.
won President's Trophy after President's Trophy, and then lost to the Leafs in the first round. Of the
Had
fucking
one
playoffs,
President's
you know?
Trophy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we
Right.
racked up 3 over the. There's probably like
Sega
5 years.
Genesis, yeah.
We were. I can't argue because I don't actually know, but
I know
remember,
you don't. So
yeah.
but he was good though. He was good though. That was a strong core. You had Spezza and
Yeah,
Redden and
Heatley, Alfredson,
Heatley.
Redding, yeah, Bonk,
Chris Neal, the Bonkers.
yeah,
Lalim.
Havlat, Hossa, man. Anyways,
Who was the
yeah.
coach? Remember the coach then?
Yeah.
Who was that
Was
who's
it
coach?
Lindy Ruff?
Martin, man. He
Or
was a
Jacques Martin.
he had a power play.
Jack Martin.
that
Jack
just good old Jack Martin.
Jack Martin.
Good old Jack Martin.
Rugged J. Martin.
He just hasn't been able to land another. I think he did the Canadians as a head coach for a bit, maybe. No?
Yeah, I think he was sniffing around, floating
Yeah.
around as an assistant or whatever.
All right, boys. So
What
let
about
me-
you? I remember you had a guy. Sorry, you had a guy on your team named Stanislav Nekshkash, but his last name was spelled Necker. Do you remember him?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, don't remember.
He
Sladislav?
obviously
Stanislav
wasn't a steal.
Nekshkash, but his last name was spelled Necker.
Necker.
Neckker.
No.
I just
Maybe,
never mind.
yeah,
I just remember
yeah.
seeing when the Leafs beat them and he was walking off the ice. So
Okay, so you guys ready for a quiz?
Leafs are brutal, by the way. We're awful.
I led you into the steals. I led
Never
you
mind.
into ask to find out who the biggest steal was in Ottawa history. The reason is because I got a list of 10 guys that are probably the craziest steals that have ever been picked up in the
Okay.
NHL draft.
Number 24, Bob Beers.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys the name of the player,
Yeah. we have
and
to name
you
the
guys are going
round.
to tell me the round and the year he was taken.
Oh, that's a lot of schoolwork, buddy.
Okay.
The round or the year he was taken then.
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, I'm going to tell you both answers after each guy.
Okay. I like these are the best tests when people tell me the answers. All right, go.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the
All right.
answers. All right. So
Giver.
number 10, Henrik Zetterberg. What round did he go? What year did he go? If you
Third
are
round.
listening online, jump
2003.
in and let us
No,
know.
he was. I think he was late. Oh shit.
Okay,
Is it
we got to do
2000s?
this rapid fire. We got 10 to go through here. So
Is it 2000s? I need a
No.
ballpark.
No.
He was 90s.
Oh, 96.
96? Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
96 or 7.
What round?
4th round.
7th round.
8th round, 1999.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
I knew he was late.
Number 9, Theo Fleury.
Calgary 80. Oh, when did they go to the 89? 87. 88?
I was going to say 86.
Round.
6th round.
7th
Summer?
round.
8th
$1
round,
buck.
1987.
Okay, 2 years before.
Right.
Number 8, Patrick Waugh.
Oh, jeez.
80,
classic.
84. He was rookie of the year when they won the cup, right? He won the Conn Smythe. He was rookie. I'm going to go 84, 3rd round.
I'll say 80.
Second round.
Langer nailed it.
Oh, really?
Third round, 1984.
Wow.
Dang
All
it, I
right.
thought I had it there for a sec. I went
Number
just
7, ex-LA King Dave Taylor.
Dirty Dave
Over
Taylor.
1,200 points. No other man that was picked in that draft ever came close to 500 points.
80s.
And he was picked. I'll give you a hint on this one. Okay, he was picked in 1975 by the LA Kings.
Okay. Fifth
So
round.
what round did he go in?
75, eh? I remember watching him in the 80s.
12
He was on the
rounds.
line with Charlie Simmer, I think. I'm going to go 5th round.
Summer?
12.
This one blew me away. The 15th round.
Oh.
15th round.
They don't even have that many rounds now, I don't think, anymore, do they?
No, I checked that up too, and they got
15th
rid of it.
round.
They got rid of it in, was it 2005? It was the lockout year, I believe, where they dropped off the extra rounds. And
Oh, he was eating
and went to what is known now as just the 7 rounds.
That's right. He was eating Cheetos that night when he got the phone call.
All right. Number 6, Henrik Lundqvist.
Lundqvist. He's got a twin brother, too.
Hendrick.
What's his name?
Yeah, he
For
does.
a bonus
eh?
point, what's his name?
Oh,
His brother plays
because he's an out player. Yeah, he's like a star
For
over
a
in
bonus
Europe.
point, what's his handsome brother's name?
Oh, I should know this. I just saw
Come on,
something.
come on,
on
come
him.
on, come on, come on.
Hendrick and
Joel.
Michael.
Yes. Very
Joel.
Swedish name.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Joel.
Okay.
Okay,
Joel
so Henrik
Lundqvist.
Lundqvist. What round? What year?
First round,
Langer?
97.
I'm gonna go. I think it's late 90s. I think mid to late 90s, 96.
What round?
4th round.
8th round, the year 2000.
Son of a.
Okay.
All right, here
Yeah,
we
that
go.
makes sense.
We're getting into the top 5 now.
All right.
Top 5 steals in NHL history. Pavel Datsyuk.
Oh man, biggest steal ever. I have
Yeah,
no
he's
idea.
number 5 on the list.
He'll
I'm gonna go
in
8th
fifth
round.
And 2001.
Datsuk.
2003.
I'm just thinking. So he
4,
wasn't on the teams in the 90s that won the cup. 98. I'm gonna go 8th round.
Kyle should know this one. He's a Detroit fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Come on, Kyle.
That's it.
I'm waiting for the Brad Hall, Luke Robitaille here because there was a bunch of guys that got drafted late in that year. Because I know that's coming up because that was the big year. There was like 4 guys in the Hall of
Well,
Fame that got drafted
yeah.
super late.
Yeah, there's.
We got to answer this one first, though.
Yeah, come on. How
2001.
about Datsyuk?
2001.
Langer?
I'm gonna go. 02 8th round.
1998
Damn it.
in the 6th round. And
Okay.
Kyle did
6th
put in his answer on time, and he was incorrect as well.
All right, well done. You're a terrible Red Wing fan.
Way to go.
You're brutal. You're just disgraced like the city that they play in. It was only cool in RoboCop when they made it look awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Garbage.
you said it earlier. LA King,
Yep.
Luke Robitaille.
Oh, I just looked at this today. So that was the year that Robitaille, Brett Hall, and there was someone else that were drafted like super late.
1983.
Well, we already hit one of them, Patrick Waugh.
Yeah, he was in that one.
7th
so that's
round.
the 84 draft.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. Is it Robitaille you're talking about?
Robitaille. Yeah.
I think it's the 10th round. I'm thinking 10.
Summer.
It was super late.
I went 7.
And you're both wrong because it's the 9th round.
Okay, I knew it was
Son of
late.
a-
The number
In
3,
84.
number 3 overall
Cocksucker.
steal in NHL history.
Steve Eiserman
Number 3, Douglas Gilmore.
from the
Doug
Cornwall
Gilmore.
Royals. Is that right? Cornwall Royals.
I didn't write down.
When he got drafted by St. Louis, he was like a grinding like 4th liner because he's little.
1980. 1983.
That was a year. That was a year in the calendar.
1982.
That was the year before 83.
1982.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninth round.
Langer?
Who's this? Who is this?
Gilmore.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Douglas.
thought that was the answer.
No, Douglas Gilmore.
Oh, I'm gonna go fifth round.
Yeah, that's
7th round.
Oh,
1982.
round.
82.
All right.
I got it
We're
right.
Number
brutal
two.
at this.
Number 2. Brett Hall.
84. It was 84.
Yes.
It was 84 because Robitaille was the same year.
So what round?
Calgary Flames, is that right? He was a Flames draft
That's
pick.
correct.
Deep, like shocker deep, like deep down, super deep. Oh, I want to go 8th round. I'm gonna go 9th round. No, I'm gonna go 6th round.
Summer.
6th rounder.
Right. So 84. We'll go with 7th round.
Langer.
Oh yeah.
Langer nailed it. 6th round, 1984.
And who was the first overall pick in 1984?
I don't know.
You should know that.
It's,
Scored on his first shot, on his first shift, in his first game.
Mario.
And he jerked off all over the crowd at the Igloo in Pittsburgh and said, just give me a few more years and I'll bring the old cup home. And I'm going to own the team
That's right. And then bring it
One
home
day.
again.
and the city.
And again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the number one steal of all time in NHL. Wrong one.
Who's that? Large Marge.
Dominic the Dominator Hasek.
Oh,
He went in like the 13th round, didn't he?
I'm going to go 83. I think 83. He was a backup in Chicago forever behind the Eagle. One of the grossest goaltending styles of all time. Played for the Czechs. I remember watching him in the 1980, I think it was the 81 Canada Cup. I'm going to go 83. 12th round?
One, I know that one.
Probably way off, but
In summer, what are you going with?
Fuck. No, 80.
He's got
84.
83 is right.
yeah, okay.
So what round?
I kind of thought that.
Okay,
You're wrong on the
83 is
round,
right
though,
then.
Langer.
Okay,
Let's
I
go
got the
summer.
year right. I'm happy with
Press
Thirteenth
is
that.
on,
round.
man.
13th round. 13.
Oh.
Lucky.
Oh!
That concludes the game.
Right.
And you
So
all
we'll
got
never
that.
know.
So that
No.
one was the 10th round, 1983.
Okay.
Fuck you, Dominator.
Yeah, I
So, anyways, that was a cool little quiz for us all.
He
to
played
go
for
with.
the Sun.
Now here's another quiz. Everybody knows the story of Eric Lindros. This is your period, though, Summer. You got anything else to add here in this period?
No, I guess. Oh, little quirky story before we flick over to the second period. So Langer talking about being picked and how maybe you perform in a school
And to sort of boost your schoolyard
street cred,
Your
So
your status.
that's right. Anyways, so I anyways, long story. I didn't get along with people at school, so my parents took me out of this school and moved me to another school, and to I guess fit in or whatever, boost my street cred. I had to perform playing road hockey, and I got they're like, because I wanted to play it. They're like, no, you got to play goalie.
Be a
And I
netter.
remember my mom saying to me, because she bought all these new clothes for me to go to this school, we've got to make a good impression. First day, She told me, she's like, take care of your fucking clothes, because I'd always come home with like holes in the knees or it's dirty
Mud and
anyway.
shit
Yeah, like
everywhere.
right,
Yeah.
it's like don't fucking wreck these fucking clothes.
Yeah.
So I'm playing
you didn't
fucking
even
goalie
care.
now, and I got to perform in order to, make some new friends. So, I'm making like anyways, yeah. So there's holes and rips, and mom wasn't happy, but I'm happy to say I successfully impressed the crowd,
You
and
made the team.
street crowd, yeah, was incredibly high. I
Well
thought,
done.
anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Well done.
yeah, that's my quirky story. And to the
Sweet.
second period
I
and
get
the
it, you're on the team.
lottery, we go.
Oh, Jesus.
And we'll take a quick little commercial break.
God, all these people watching and listening to this are just a bunch of tunas. Can't believe anyone's watching this. It's terrible. We should just take the piss out of them the rest of the show. Oh, wait.
Riding the pine, go.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get right
Pine
into the
some pine.
BHL lottery. So if
Pine
you
Sol.
are still around,
Lysol.
we're gonna
Is
break it
Lysol?
down for you.
There was Pine
So just
Is it
first
pine
off,
Sol? Yeah,
There
it smells
was
like a
Pine
pine
Sol.
tree. It's like gin. Did you not think gin tasted like a pine tree? Did you ever drink gin?
No, I've never.
yeah, you
It's
know
juniper.
what?
It's juniper beer. It tastes like a pine tree, man.
You know what?
It's
kinda-
weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is. It's a different taste. That's for sure.
Pine Sol was like green.
Your bottle.
That's what I remember.
I didn't
Pine
drink
Sol.
that because it was poison. But if
Yeah, didn't
I always
drink-
thought if you had gin and mixed it with eggnog, it would taste exactly like Santa's Christmas tree, because it was very, it was a very
Did you eat needles
very-
as a child?
it was a very coniferous tasting beverage. For those people that know what that is out there, I learned that in grade 5. Don't have many not many deciduous trees here. It's mostly sort of succulents
Tree love
and
this tree love.
and coniferous trees. Anyway, enough of that botany bullshit. Here we go. Back to the draft. There you go.
So the ninth annual.
What is this show?
The 9th annual BHL draft is going to be held September 25th at noon at the Glen Eden Playhouse Theater. For the first time ever on
Play-
the floor, we're yeah, I know.
Playhouse.
Great.
Yeah, we're
A
in
bunch of
playhouse.
children are gonna.
Okay.
All these children are gonna show up.
Bunch of dudes from the backyard hanging out.
I'm
in
gonna
the
drop my
playhouse.
4-year off for the next 6 hours.
It's only fitting though. If we're in the backyard and the front yard, we may as well have a playhouse to kick it around in, right?
Yeah.
But the whole event will be.
We're
hosted
putting on
by
a pantomime
Dr.
or what?
J. No, Dr. J is going to actually host the event.
Julius Irving?
Absolutely, the doctor himself, Joel Rindelob's going to host the evening. We're going to have a couple bands there. We're going to.
Is he a doctor?
Do
That's
a bit
awesome.
of a comedy show.
Wish
And
I was a doctor.
we got some other.
Oh, we got a
surprises.
comedy
might even-
show.
Doctor.
Yeah,
love.
got a couple comedians coming
headlining?
out.
Oh yeah.
We got Yoakum Hackashaw. For
I thought you were gonna say Yoko Ono.
Oh, that'd be
Yoko.
could you imagine?
Yes. She's not doing anything. Her husband's dead.
So
Oh, that's
tonight,
bad.
the reason why we got some guys online, the reason why we got a couple people following along here is we're gonna get kicked off here, and we're gonna do the lottery for this year's
Okay, I gotta
reset
make
draft.
some room
As
here.
most people know by now, and if not, I'll explain it to you. So, each franchise of the original 8 franchises that remain have now named 2 GMs or 2 guys to run their BHL team and 2 guys to run their FHL team, and that's all that remains. Everybody else is back in the draft this year, which means we have 28 rounds, which is absolutely insane.
Yep,
And-
that's how you have a draft.
And is a testament to the commitment of the Hockey House and everybody who is involved in it. So this year, what we're gonna do is.
So wait, so if you're drafted in rounds 20 to 28, does that mean you have to go to Vietnam?
That's right.
Because that would suck hard, especially after the war's been over for like 40 years.
That's it. It might be all right. Pretty cheap there.
You show up with your BHL jersey. I'm here.
Yeah.
What's going on? All
Is there
right,
like a
never mind.
gerbil?
So what
in
you're
there?
now going to see here,
Oh, shut
what
up
you're
here.
now going to see here is the draft this year will go into will be in a snake formation.
Bingo.
So it'll start at 1 and it'll go straight through. It'll go straight through to 8 and then back to 16 and so on and so forth for the first 14 rounds, which are technically known as BHL rounds. And
Where's the free space?
as you roll down through 15, it continues on until by the end of the draft we have 224 people drafted. Now
Holy
what we've
shit.
done now
Dang
what
it,
we've done with
1700.
this is
I know.
as you see, we have Langer's got himself a hamster wheel there in front of us. And we've
Hamster died.
what we've
Yeah.
done is we've
Gerbils somewhere
messaged all
else.
the GMs. We've messaged all the GMs and captain leadership groups of each team, and we have a number here. They've chosen the number between. It was a straight bingo set, so you
Yeah,
had to
it's
pick
an official warehouse bingo set.
And
Wadi Fade.
I called Langer up and I said, "How many balls are there?" He said one through
Two.
75. So
Oh, yeah,
that's what we
there's
did.
a lot,
We
yeah.
touched base with all the boys in the hockey house today, and everybody had to pick a number between 1 and 75.
Right.
So there's going to be a total of 16 balls because we've had
It's a
all
wreck.
the leaders of the FHL and all the leaders of the BHL teams have picked a number. And what we're going to do is we're going to run through the franchise, the leadership groups, and what number they took as Langer places the balls into the basket.
Yeah.
Gently.
I'm gonna fondle them as they come out, and
That's
you'll
right.
find out what sort of
So first we have running the ice holes this year.
nothing gay
The-
about that.
Richie Hopkinson, Mikey Hopkinson, Phil Mossop, and Logan Hansen.
Yeah.
And Richie Hopkinson has taken 63.
So Rick Hopkinson's got 63.
So go ahead and take 63 and throw it in the basket there.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I'm just throwing it in there. Okay.
All right. Then we're going to move on. So
Where's the fondling and caressing? Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just nervous. I'll get better
I
as we
was
go
waiting
along
for
here.
that. Okay.
There's a lot of-
Alright,
Just hold on here.
we got
So,
we
okay.
got 15.
so Rick, we
a
got
lot of
Rick
it.
Hopkinson. He's in there.
Yeah.
There's 15 more balls.
So I got to give myself some attention here. Okay, what's the next one?
So Phil Mossop has chosen number
Okay.
11.
Pete
Number 11.
Mossop, number 11.
Yep.
Phil
Yeah.
Mossop, number
Yeah.
11.
There it goes.
So the ball is now in the basket. So we're
It
moving
is.
on to the Moose.
Balls.
So the Moose, we got Tim McKay and
Yep.
Nick Craig have
Terry
chosen
McKay.
ball number 55.
Terry McKay.
Timothy.
Here we go. It's in there.
Ball number 55, and it goes.
Nicholas.
And we have number 62 for the Swamp Donkeys, Kyle and Benji Bobbin.
Okay, hold on a second.
Ew.
Hold on, time out. We're doing the front hockey league, aren't we?
No, we're doing
That's right.
we're doing franchise by franchise. It does not matter.
Oh,
Really?
62, there they are.
Yes.
What is that like?
There's
So I'm putting the BHL balls in right now. Is that okay?
No, we're putting them all in. Yeah. We're
Oh.
putting all 16 and only 16.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
you got that in there, number 62? You got it in?
Sure. All right. The next one.
All right. This is sounding fishy already.
No. There's no fish at all involved. I had separated them into the two leagues,
Oh, yeah.
so it
yeah.
doesn't matter because I'll just dump the rest in there, and they'll all be swimming together.
They're all going to be swimming together.
They'll all be in there
Exactly.
together. I'm not messing around. I'm at home.
All right. So then we got Ian Wanamaker has taken number 40.
Right. Ian Astonbury. He looks just like Brent Burns, and
Get you to hold
in
up
there.
the numbers to
well, I could, but some of them are kind of fuzzy. They're a little bit
Yeah.
sketchy. You're gonna have
Right,
to trust
okay.
me on this.
All right. We're
Okay.
trusting you.
Yeah.
So
no,
Carrie
seriously.
McGregor
Yeah.
and Tristan Worley have selected number 45.
Craigor McGregor in there. All right.
And the Fox.
I got 3 balls.
Aaron's old squad, as some people are finding out, myself and Somerville are both back in the draft, which is pretty interesting in itself this year. but
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
he's actually stepped down from the leadership as a Falk. And Vadim Novikov is now the interim GM, and he's picked number 24.
The Vad Man.
The Vad Man
Vadim.
is picked number 24, and JP, on behalf of the Cock,
Giant penis on behalf of the Cox.
on behalf of that Cock,
He's a giant penis.
he's picked number 4. Number 4.
I actually have number 4. There you go.
Look at that.
There you go.
All right, and then again, following that up right away, I too have stepped down, so I'll be back in the draft this year. So Jeff Albert has chosen number 25. for the
Jalbert.
Chiefs. Jalbert.
He went to a
Jalbert
he went to a Steel Panther concert with me once. He knows what the Shocker's all about. He was there.
Man,
Right.
they're coming in October, eh?
Dude, you have to go. You have to go. I've seen them twice. It's insane.
So Chris Kelly has picked number 50 for the cheese,
Okay.
or for the sauce. Sorry.
So I've got the rest of these balls here because it's both teams, like both leagues, right? Mm-hmm. So I put them in there too.
Yeah, we're good.
Gonna put the balls in the boner. Gonna scrub some balls for the boys tonight, but I'm not gay. I'm just saying. Hear the sound of the balls. Okay, we're in there. Closing it up.
So they're all in. So Mike Atwell has chosen number 6.
Okay, because Mike Atwell's involved, I'm taking a ball out.
James Eustace has picked number 32. The Kennedy brothers have chosen
Robert and John?
number
Kennedy?
66.
Oh, no, never mind.
Rachel and Rusty have chosen number 10.
Ah, Rusty Balls. Good to hear his
Then we
name.
got
Man.
Andy Hay and Logan Gilliard,
El Dandy.
and they have chosen number 13. And finally, number 26 was taken by Noble and the Cones. And I think
Nobly.
since it's the 9 seat,
That's a great band. Noble and the Cones. playing it playing it to Thirsty Cock on Friday night.
Okay, so how this is going to work now is
Yeah, the old cockstraw. Second and Third Avenue. Okay.
Cockstraw. Here we
Yeah,
go.
suck it up.
Okay, so what we're going to do,
What? Who's in charge of this?
who is in charge of
Who's
this?
in charge?
All right. Okay, so how this is going to work now? Is as the balls come out, you'll get placed in based on the franchise that has chosen the ball, they'll get placed in that position of the draft order for the first round. And we've been told to trademark the band name of Noble and the Cones.
Yeah, Noble and the Cones.
So yeah, maybe
They
we
play
should-
Cyndi Lauper punk covers.
Well, maybe Noble and the Cones will play the draft with the comedians.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. After all, we're in the Playhouse.
Down at Thirsty Cock.
We'll
The
be
Cockstraw. The Cockstraw Lounge.
Thirsty Cockstraw Lounge.
Enough.
$69 to get in there, boys. You can do it.
All right.
Look through the couch, get some change going. Here we go.
So we should, since it's season 9, does it? So when you turn this hamster wheel, how many rotations does it go before a ball comes out?
I don't know.
I
I don't know how to do a test round because if we do a test round, someone's going to get angry because the ball's going to come out.
Okay.
Yeah.
They should probably have done this earlier.
So
So
should we do 2
Yeah.
rotations? Or?
no, because the ball's going to come out and Kyle Kleenak's going to lose his mind because he's going to think it was his, and he's going to snap and he's going to
Then
be
we're gonna put
he's
it
going to
back
feel
in.
like totally cheated. So for the
Sit
sake of
down.
for the
the
click,
sake
this
of
is
the
the
warm-up.
the click clack rule is we can't do a
We can't
reach
do a
around.
test
We
run.
can't
No-
do a reach around spin because you get upset.
No test runs. All right. All right. So here we go.
Sorry, click clack. Oh.
Oh, what number?
Ball came out.
Oh, I can't fucking see with these goddamn.
Oh, the suspense.
I got pizza grease on my glasses.
The suspense.
You can't even see that.
Is that-
KFC. It's 11.
11, meaning
It's
the
11.
Fish, the fish sticks will get the first pick of the FHL rounds.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
congratulations.
Lip.
Yes. Absolutely.
Do you like
Nice
gay
work.
fish? Do you like fish sticks in your mouth? You gay fish?
Yes.
Anyway, next one.
Yes. Yes.
Kanye,
I'm a gay
Kanye doesn't
fish
like
lover.
that. Yeah.
No,
I.
he's
Ready?
sensitive.
Oh, I'm just logging it in here.
He's like-
So they
I
got.
wish there was an actual hamster in here. It'd be so much cooler.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fucking Larry the hamster. He's just
Go, Larry,
so
go,
he's like
Larry.
completely discombobulated in this thing here. Okay, what are we doing? Are we doing another one?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
This is a great show. Okay, here we go. Where's the music?
Oh wait, yeah. Hold on.
What kind of show is this? Where's the money? Hamster's still going.
Yeah.
Are you going the right way?
No, it wasn't going the right way. Here we go. Oh,
That wasn't going the right way.
I've got an I. You can't even see it. It's
gotta-
I-26.
You gotta hold it higher.
Oh, just what? You're not the boss of me. Just relax.
Number 26.
Yeah, it's I-26.
So that would be the Cones selecting second in the
Yeah.
FHL rounds.
Cool. Love a thick cone.
He's all right. FHL
We're
rounds.
moving. We're
All
shaking.
Summertime,
Alright.
which way are we spinning this thing? Because I don't know my left from right. So what are we doing?
I'd go, yeah. Go from your right. Try that.
Okay, so that means my left to right. Where's the music? What kind of show is this?
Yeah, jeez, he's
What kind of cheap ass? Oh,
oh,
oh shit! Two of them
Yeah.
came out. What do? I don't know what to do.
And put
This
them
isn't-
both back in.
This wasn't
Put
in
them
the
both
thing.
back in. Put them both
Okay,
back
this was
in.
not. This was not in the pamphlet that I was given this afternoon.
Click Clack is losing his
I
mind.
know he is.
Yeah.
He's calling Russians. There's going to be a guys in tracksuits showing up at my house soon.
That's right.
All right, we ready to
Okay,
go
wait.
again?
Yeah, go try again.
All right, slowly.
Going the wrong way. Okay, all right.
Oh yeah.
No. Turn the drums off.
Yeah, it's happened already. Oh,
What number is it?
I've got
it's a blank one.
I got a 5. No, it's a 6.
5, 6.
The Toe Dragons will have the first selection in the BHL draft.
Oh shit! That's what happened when they got Dagsy.
The Toe Dragons will have the first selection in the BHL draft.
Nice
And
work. Congratulations, Michael.
Who's going to be next?
I got a 62. Who's 62?
63.
62 means that the Donkeys will choose third
Oh,
in the FHL rounds.
Oh.
The
Swamp
cock
Donkey's
donkeys.
going third. Right? Fish sticks.
Dicks and donkeys. All right, who's next? Come on.
You're going the wrong way.
I don't know where I'm going.
You gotta go
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Fuck, I can't see. 56. No, 55.
55 means the Mooseheads will pick second overall in the BHL draft.
All right.
Mooseheads.
Mooseheads.
Congratulations.
Timmy.
Second
Yeah,
overall.
Congrats,
pick.
Timmy.
Nice.
All right.
Sure.
And here comes the drum roll.
Number 6.
Number.
Number 6. How can it be number 6 again?
What? We never had a 6. For who? Oh my god, controversy.
So I think maybe this one was 63.
No, I
One
got
will
a
be
5.
63.
I got a 55.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what happened? This one's definitely a 6.
All right.
Shit, the whole league's been
Do we have a
behind
6
me.
already?
Who
Who
was
was 6?
Oh
Who
my
was
God.
6?
6 was Atwell, which had the first pick. What did you do there?
It must be fun. Well, the shit's coming off on the ball. Dude, it came from the warehouse. I'm sorry.
It's quality. Quality.
Okay. Well,
This
6
is
is definitely Atwell
from the-
because that's the 6 because I went through it.
Okay, so the 6 was the first one.
Yeah, so we'll just throw that out. Someone's losing their mind. I can tell. I'm sorry. Okay, just play the drum roll.
How many balls are left?
Yeah.
We're not getting paid for this, so keep
Okay, here we
going.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. It's
I got a
swings around.
45.
45.
45. Les Boucherons.
Boucheron.
Wow, so we almost got the FHL draft sussed.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's that suspect ball with the. Because it fucked up. Sorry about that. All right, go on. I got a piss too, so let's go through here.
Oh.
Is that what Bill Daly does? He's like, I got a piss. Like, hurry up.
Here we go.
This reminds
There you
me of like the 10 things on, you know, they do that.
On Letterman. I know this one because it took me a while to find this ball when I was handling balls. It's 25.
25, top cheese.
Yeah, there you go. The
Top cheese
fromage.
going third. Third
The premier
overall. Not
fromage.
bad, eh?
You can hear people losing their minds right
I
now.
know. I can hear Kyle
somebody's
Kliniak from my
missing it.
house.
I have a feeling it's Leigh Fox.
He
It's
is
like
punching his
24.
wife right now, and she's like, "I didn't have anything to do with this." What's the next one?
Kyle.
Where's the
stop
song?
it, you're scaring me.
No, I didn't do anything. Okay, I have numero. It was on 32.
32. The Dragons. Or,
The
sorry, insects.
Dragons.
No, tip insects.
Pippin.
And
Tip
the
insects.
Academy Award goes to.
Tip
Yeah,
insects.
whoops.
My
Whoops, sorry.
So there
bad.
is that 6 for them now, or
I
5?
got 4 in the front yard and 4 in the backyard.
Oh, geez.
And then there's
okay,
just one.
4 and 4.
We got this one of discrepancy here.
Right.
We have to call Kyle in to bring some FBI agents to look at.
Do we know at what point that discrepancy was selected? So we
We will at the end.
insert it. Yeah.
And because of the discrepancy, they will have an expansion team for next year.
That's right.
So they get to pick
That's
from
how it works.
all over the world.
That's right.
All right.
We're-
They get 2
we're
tickets to
bringing in
Latvia to
imports.
pick players. Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna do the next one? Oh, Jesus.
Go.
63.
Oh,
That would
snap.
be the
Holy's
Ice
going
Holes.
5th.
The ice horse.
Fourth.
I got
Fourth.
5 there. I got 5 for the BHL.
Oh, you're actually, yes, you're correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah.
the 5th.
I was
Yeah.
just about to put my hand down my pants for that one because I thought, no,
yeah,
there's 5.
yeah. So you just said 4 and 4.
Let's
right.
go balls. Okay, ready?
All right.
Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
Y'all ready for this? Do. All right,
And
go ahead.
oh, please roll it. Ting.
Yes. Numero. Holy shit, I can't read. Number 59. 59.
9.
59.
How do you have 59?
Because I couldn't convince her to do a 69.
I got 59.
So I got a 59 instead.
Is that
Nobody's
nothing?
got 59? Yeah. There's a.
Are you kidding? Oh my god.
Is it like 59, 95
Why is that?
backwards?
Are you kidding? I did this. I was sober when I did this. 59. Oh no, that's not cool because that doesn't make it legit. Okay, so what do I do with that?
Put it back with the other discrepancy.
Back in here.
No, where'd you put the other? Yeah. Put it
Kyle
in the
is gonna
discrepancy pile.
Kyle, you can't go on this trip
But
down south
so
because you're
that
gonna
was
stab me when I'm
the
sleeping.
11th round, second discrepancy.
I've got
Right?
6 balls left. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You got 6 balls left.
Really?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No drum roll anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Ting. Number 82.
Number what?
67. 82.
I got 66. That's one, isn't it?
66, yes.
66,
which means the
congratulations.
Suns will pick.
Is that
5th.
Rusty? Is
Yeah,
Rusty?
Rusty and Rachel.
Was it?
will
I
pick-
figured that was Rusty's. Which league is
Rusty and
that?
Rachel
Ray.
will pick 5th overall.
Which part of the
Nice
house am I cutting the
work.
grass? What is that, front yard or the backyard?
That was the backyard
Okay. So
with
I've
the
got
gray teams. They can't pick black. Hey, go black or white. We'll go gray. God damn it. Pick a fucking color.
It's smudged.
Yeah.
It's smudged.
I haven't
I'm
washed
sorry.
it.
No.
So what numbers are left in the basket?
I've
to
got
make sure
5
that
of them
we're
left.
on-
I've got 5 of
and
them
what
left.
are they? To make sure that they're correct.
Well, can I tell you?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because the guys will know if they have had any picked yet.
I got 13.
13, yes.
Is that balls? Okay.
Yeah.
I got 24 balls.
Deep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 10 fingers.
You got
10.
10, yeah.
5 in your ass and 4 in your vagina. I got
That's
40.
right.
40, yeah.
40 pounder
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
for Saturday nights. And I got 4. I got 4 fingers.
Good old
You got
4
4.
for the cacks.
So what are we missing?
No, I think we're good.
No, but there's a pair of fucking nuts here
Miscellaneous.
that don't have a sack to be in.
Maybe the wild cards.
Don't
Oh,
think
well,
I'm
Some-
the professor's
Someone
calculating.
is beating their wife or partner right now because they're
Yeah.
not happy.
Yeah.
And I listen.
This
I'm
can't
so
be
sorry.
happening.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
responsible for the breakup of your your marriage or your union because of the Walmart,
As of right now.
whatever this is.
As of right now.
I got 5 and 5 on each side. 5 aside.
Yes. That's correct. So
Right.
There's 3 balls left, right?
There's 5. There's 5 in the thing, and there's 2 in my hat.
There's 5 balls left.
Right, but there's
That is correct.
We're missing
5
50 and 2 is what's on the
that's
chat.
probably what they are. So that's okay.
That
That's
62 was pulled already. 62 was pulled 3rd overall.
All right, there you go. 62 is picked, and 50.
okay. I'm on my knees with these balls, and I'm getting tired. So can we do something?
Yep. 50.
So what's missing?
50
okay,
was
so I got-
chosen by the sauce.
I got a
Yeah.
50 was chosen by the sauce.
6.
Hold already?
And no, there's 3 balls left. There should be 3 balls left.
No,
for
there's
the
5 in
FHL.
there, and I've got 2 left.
I know. Listen to me.
I don't want to
Should
listen.
have 10, 4, and 50. That covers off the FHL. That is the Rays, the Cops, and the Sauce.
Up, Mossop.
This is
Mossop.
hilarious.
What's he
Jesus.
saying?
He's like, gets pick up the show.
I did it when I was sober. Shut up, dude.
We tried.
Eat a dick, bud.
Eat a dick. Chop. Okay. And then there should be. So what did you say that one ball
We just-
was that came
we
up
just
earlier?
validated all the numbers.
There's 5 in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there
so
should
how
be
many-
two-
that's
I got
it.
2
That's
more
all we-
floating around, so that's 7. But that doesn't make 16.
No, there should
Yeah.
be one more ball. What was the other ball that you pulled out earlier? I've kept it spot as to where it was picked. You said there
The
was
2
one ball that
suspects
you-
numbers,
them all.
according
Hold
to the teams, were 50
So right now,
and 2. 62's been picked, 50's missing.
I had 50. I remember seeing it.
All
So
right.
50 is,
I remember
Someone is angry.
50 is the one with that had the 5 on it.
Someone
50 is
Yeah.
the one that had the 5 on it.
Yeah, it was the.
50 is the
All
one that
right.
had the 5 on it, which
No,
means
hold-
that
just
they
give me a
picked
minute.
5th.
Hold
Or
on.
you can just pick another number and it can
No, we're
represent
done.
had them
50.
all.
Or yeah, you just put 50 on a ball and throw it
Oh,
in the
he's
thing.
he's going to check on the floor. Should we take a
No,
quick
just-
commercial break or what?
I had
Yeah,
them
maybe
all.
we should. We'll give you guys a preview of our theme song.
For fuck's sake, sorry. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Cause I'm riding the pine, riding the pine. It's Chronicles of the Fourth Line. I'm just sitting on a bench with two good friends of mine. That's why I'm riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime.
I told you that we had a random third party.
Yeah, that's.
We got 5 balls left. He's been fondling everybody.
Okay, I found it. It's on the floor.
Oh, so that means it was pulled, wasn't it?
So
One
it was
fell on
pulled
the
then,
floor.
yeah. Okay, so I
It was
put a
pulled
little
in the early rounds.
Yes,
I
it
put
was.
I put a little star. I put a little star over where it was picked, and that would mean that the sauce would actually pick 5th rather than 4th,
Oh,
or rather than have not picked, and
right.
the insects would slide back one round.
There you go. Okay, so now Langer's got to pull
So here
the balls
I will show
out
I will
now.
show everybody
Pull out your balls,
quickly.
Langer.
I'll show everybody quickly an
Okay.
update of what I'm looking at.
We're looking for.
What we're looking at. Okay, so we are. This is a lot of work.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, really? Oh, really?
Did you knock the whole thing
Langer.
over?
He pulled his balls out. Balls on the
Just-
floor.
It was just the ones that were in the thing, in the hopper. Oh, for
Oh.
the
No, they're
worst
coming
league.
out. Coming
It's like
out
the worst
bottom.
league in the world.
Last time we go to
Sorry.
fucking Walmart
Well,
for
just fucking warehouse, man. Like,
yeah, Walmart warehouse. Right. Yes. That's
maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. No, we don't want to settle down. Stupid. Get rid of that. Right. Okay, we got
All right.
8 balls left in here.
All right.
Why do we have 8 now? All right, here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Are you ready?
I don't know.
Drum
Let's try
roll
to get
going.
this all done in one shot here.
All right, here we go.
This one is a 10.
10.
Okay, so the Rays slide in and we'll pick 7th overall in the FHL rounds, meaning the Cox will pick.
Get the last pick, but they're
The
back to
last
back. That's not a bad position to be in.
Yeah, on the snake draft, they end up being back to back. So here
Yeah.
we go.
Nice.
We're looking
So,
to nail
let's-
down the final 3 here. Will these guys change order at all?
So can we check this?
Yeah.
What do you
Because
mean?
there's 8 teams in each division, right? 2, 4,
Yes,
6,
sir.
8. Yeah. Okay.
So there should be 3 balls left. There's
Yeah.
probably
all
5
right.
or 10.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah. There's a lot more to screen there. But... Here we go. Is it going to be cents?
I got a 13.
13.
That was already chosen.
That was chosen. All right. All right,
Oh,
cool.
no. It's right there.
Oh.
It's the
Oh,
pylons.
the pylons.
So the pylons slide up to 6.
Yeah. Right. I got 6 here for the beer hockey league.
Okay, so then we're down to these 2 here.
All right.
Is Rick? I think Rick Hawkinson's losing his mind too. I can feel it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's got the 4th pick overall.
I can feel he wants to slash my blocker
laughing.
super hard next time I play him. But I won't feel it because my blocker's super tough.
Here we
Okay,
go.
here we go. All right. I got
Come
a
on,
number
fast doors.
59. That's nothing?
That's nothing.
59.
Why is it in there?
It's not as good as 69.
Because we got a
But
third
it's
party.
better than no 9. Oh.
With the 59 and you suck your balls. Okay, 24. He's got 2
24.
for. He's got 2 for.
We
Seals.
stay where we are.
So the Seals stay where they are.
2, 4, 6. I got 7 for the Bachelor Hockey League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
that'll do
The
it. That'll
backdoor
wrap up the
hockey
draft.
league.
But there's only 7 teams. 2, 4, 6. There's 8. I got 2.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but we
4,
don't need to
6,
draw the
7.
last one. We don't need to draw the last one because we already know who's going to get this
But
one.
I don't like math. I just want to do it anyway.
Okay.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Math.
Castor
Math
with the
is-
last pick.
How do you know that?
Oh,
I've got number 40.
That's the one.
40
Oh,
pounder.
Surprise,
And
surprise.
that is the cat.
Oh, I knew it. You guys knew that. You guys are like clairvoyants.
Yeah.
You're like a bunch of fucking clairvoyants. Mystical powers. This is a magic league, guys. You're playing
All right,
in a
so
mystical
Let's cruise down here quickly. So
crystal balls.
the draft lottery for this
Someone
year,
is so mad tonight.
the first choice in the reset.
So mad.
The first choice in the reset
Why is there extra balls in here? Who did
is
this?
Mr. Michael Atwell.
Atwell, congrats. Pick wisely.
Yeah.
Mr. Atwell will get first pick overall.
Mark Atwell.
And then it'll be followed up by
Oh, shit.
Timmy McKay with the second pick overall.
Tim McKay's
Jeff-
back in the team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's running his own
GMing.
squad.
He's
Jeff-
like the greatest swivel hockey player I've ever seen. He can.
Jeff Albert will
it.
pick
Phone-
third. Richie Hopkinson fourth.
Okay, this is the Dion Phaneuf number 3.
That's-
Rusty Black will pick fifth. Nobly will pick sixth. Vadim, as of right now, will pick seventh. And Wanamaker will
Okay,
pick
I gotta piss.
eighth
I'll be
and
back.
ninth back to back.
Back teeth
So-
are floating.
So here we go, eh?
Wow.
In the FHL segment of the draft, you have the Fish Sticks with the first overall pick, followed by the Cones, Donkeys, Boucherons, Sauce, Insects, Rays, and Cox, who will pick back to back to start the FHL rounds. So what do you think? It's a little bit in shambles there, but hey.
Who do you
You
think's
know,
going
it's
to go first overall?
Oof. First overall, I would have to think it'd be Chaba. Maybe Chaba, I would say.
Canada?
AJ, Canada, yeah.
AJ.
They're all pretty good choices, I think.
Poll is off.
What do the viewers think?
I
What do you
wonder-
think? Do you guys think? Who do you think will go first overall in the BHL draft?
If
I
I'm
think
GMing.
Chalice could be up there too.
Chalice, yeah.
Yeah. Reed Cole. Oh no, he's a GM now, so it wouldn't be Reed.
No.
I don't know.
Dewey?
Grace. Grace. Yeah, Dewey's a good call. Hendo.
Oh,
Paul's
man.
off.
That's
Paul's off.
right. Even Taylor Rooney.
Paul's off. Either the Craig brothers, Mawson. There's a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
cool.
guys.
Exciting.
Benji Potvin's gonna go first.
Yeah.
Here's my question. Who's gonna go first between me and you?
Oh,
Like, where do you think we're gonna go in the draft?
There's an awkward silence there.
it depends. It depends. I think to be honest, you will go first.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Having the president of the league on your team has its own advantages.
Slide you up draft board, I guess.
Nothing like playing on a team with your boss.
That's right. Right?
Nothing like going on a trip with your boss.
So, boss
I'm
man.
interested. I'll be happy if I go before the 10th round.
Yeah, I don't know that
Albert's
we'll
saying
make 10th
Ratcliffe.
round.
Ratcliffe's not hanging out. He's one and done. I'm pretty sure. He'll be one and done.
Wasn't he in Australia?
Thanks for the cup, though, Jake. Much appreciate that.
Yeah, fuck you. Kiss my ass, Jake. Good luck in Australia.
I think he's going elsewhere. But
Oh, right.
yeah,
Well, good luck to you.
Anyways,
wherever you go.
So thanks
go.
for tuning in. Stick around. We're gonna head straight into the third period here, and we even got
Oh,
a
that's
little.
me.
We even got a little bit of fun for overtime. So thanks for tagging along. Again, if we're gonna could quickly just rip through the order for the draft. It'll be the Dragons, the Moose, the Cheese, the Holes, the Suns, the Pylons, the Fucks, and the Castors. And then for the FHL, it's going to be the Fish Sticks, the Cones, the Swamp Donkeys, the Boucherons, the Sauce, the Tip Insects, and the Rays and the Cocks. So that'll wrap up the lottery. And
Congratulations to all our winners and losers.
And thanks for bearing with us while we're funneling our balls and dropping them around the table.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we were focused on the fondling part rather than the particular balls. All right, wow, third period.
Hey,
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
I'm back here. What are we talking about? Drafting.
Drafting a dog.
Drafting, putting your hands down a young girl's pants when you're a young guy, so it's not illegal. Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah, buddy. Give her.
Where's the sound? What kind of show is this?
I know. I'm doing
This
my
isn't
admin
Romper Room.
stuff.
Who's in charge here?
Romper room.
God, look in the mirror. I see Jerry and Larry and Norm and Aaron and Punch Out.
Hey, Rod.
Be nice.
Gee, nice.
And Balake. Okay, is it my turn? What's going on here?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear a sound,
Yeah,
so
there
I guess
was
it's
no
just,
sound,
I guess
yeah.
we're outside now.
Just-
All right,
just doing it.
so we're talking about the draft, eh? Congratulations to all the guys that got the draft position they wanted. And
Yeah.
I'm sincerely sorry for those guys that didn't get what they wanted. It's pretty tough when there's only 8 teams because I would love to draft 8th overall in the NHL. So that's the interesting thing about having a draft lottery when you really don't need one. But that's just my opinion. So, that's how it is. Because I remember the last time there was a BHL draft lottery, and the team that finished first overall got the first overall draft pick, and I think it was Chalice, and they won because I remember
That's
because
right,
they scored on me.
That's right. That's right.
But here
the only
we
guy
go.
that's gone like first round 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not 2 years in a row, but I
Yeah.
think he went. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yes, go.
So I'll start off with you. So when I was playing hockey, did you ever want to be drafted as a kid? Was that like
Yeah,
one of your
fuck
dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Didn't
Yeah.
know how it worked or how it,
No idea.
how to do
I just
it.
thought if you played good in house league, some dad would tell somebody, and then you get drafted. I didn't realize there was a process of playing on an all-star team
Yeah.
and like moving to a larger center and playing in like the Quebec Pee Wee hockey tournament. I didn't realize there was a whole thing. I just thought, I'm in my bedroom. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to play awesome with my XL7 green helmet on, and I'm going to be amazing. And I'm not getting drafted. And I was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Boy,
You
so
know,
was
he-
my first
Yeah.
shift.
Yeah, man. I was gonna.
It was my
Yeah,
first
how was
shift.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
my God.
It's like I never get the call. I never, ever get the call from the coach,
See,
man. It was
You
better
shower
than I-
tonight.
Oh, my God. It was better than I ever thought it
With
could ever
pride.
be. I
Yeah.
got my own shift today.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, do you guys remember that shift I took? Yeah, good for you.
Yeah,
Well,
you can
I'll
take a shower.
I can go for ages now.
Mm-hmm.
So did we move on? Did we get to the third period? I
Yeah,
wasn't-
third period happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
So while
did it?
you were playing, we went to the
Oh.
third period.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's okay.
We're in overtime now.
So I'm just talking. We were talking about.
sorry.
I don't know
Shut
what
up.
kind of show. What kind of show
Yeah.
is this? So I remember I wanted to get drafted, but I didn't. Somerville and I were talking about how we didn't know the process. We just thought if you play super good, some guy will show up at your house with a pair of loafers and no socks, and like say you
That's
can.
right.
We're drafting you, but I didn't understand. You got to go to a big center, play on a big team, all that kind
Your
of stuff.
parents
and
have
I
to
just
drop
thought-
like $20,000 in the summer.
I just thought playing house
Oh,
league
right.
was the NHL.
That was the direct
You know?
line. Yeah.
Sunday morning, scouts are showing up at your Sunday morning game at 8:30 in the morning, and I
That's
just
right. Yeah.
didn't know that. But there was a guy in my high school that got drafted by the Owen Sound Platers. And I remember seeing him like training with his rollerblades on. I was so jealous because he was like 15, 16. And I was like, I'm better than you. He was a goalie. His dad was like the president of like Peterborough hockey. So I always thought, oh, you got the faster. You got to know
Cheated.
somebody, you know?
Cheated. Yeah.
You know, there's no
Cousin
raw
got
talent.
drafted to Owen Sound as well.
Oh, yeah?
He's gonna come on the ODR with us, but he can't come. But anyways, yeah, nope, sorry, Owen Sound.
No, that's all right. So, I mean, there was that window. And I mean, I guess I'm still draft eligible.
What's their junior team? The Attack? So
The Attack, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be the Platers, but yeah, the Owen Sound Attack.
Platers.
I don't like the one name. Just for the record, I hate the sort of the singular plural name teams, like the Lightning and the Wild.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I need an S on the end of my team name. You know,
Yeah.
Like the Avalanche.
you know, like the cocksuck. That's not as cool as the cocksuckers, right? You need
Yeah.
something that's like
There's
Yeah.
a good
really
quiz.
pushes you in there.
How many
Yeah.
teams in the NHL currently don't have S's on the end? of
Okay,
their
here we go.
team?
We did this one already.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
like-
Well, answer it.
Go.
Well, we just did Avalanche, Wild, Lightning, and there's maybe one more, I think.
Yeah, the Kraken.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a crackhead next year, just so you know.
Yeah,
For the record.
I want to go to the Crack House and watch a game.
Yeah,
they
and what do you
gonna,
call the girls? What do you call the girls that love the hockey players?
Oh, the Crack Horse.
That's right. They didn't even think of this. That's the beauty of it. They completely missed that. That's fine. Anyway, so I was talking about being drafted.
Kind of
and
like
stuff.
the Aklamaco Mako thing. They didn't think about that one.
The makeouts.
Yeah, it's hard, it's tough to say when you're Canadian. It's tough to call a shirt.
Okay, listen, I'm going
Mako.
to sort this out. So everyone's complaining about pronunciation, right? I'm tired of this because, listen, I live near Toronto. If you're living in Ontario, it's Toronto.
Toronto.
Listen to the pronunciation. Listen to the pronunciation.
Dog.
It's Toronto. Right? Toronto. I'm going to Toronto this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to Toronto this weekend. You take letters out. This is no disrespect.
Toronto.
I know how to say it. It's Toronto. I live in Tauranga. Right? Not Tauranga or whatever.
Okay.
But I'm not disrespecting the pronunciation. It's just the way you say it.
That's right.
Because that's sort of the accent. It's the that's how you say it.
Luckily, I
Toronto.
live in Hamilton, so I don't have to deal with anything.
No.
I don't gotta say Auckland.
And the irony is you lived like
Auckland.
an hour away from Hamilton, Ontario, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, I know. The funniest thing was ever is like there's so many options when you go to move across the entire world. Well, I
And you
moved,
go to Hamilton.
I moved from St. Catharines, all the way to New Zealand, and I lived in a house on McDonald Road in Hamilton, New
Yeah.
Zealand.
John A. McDonald
love
on
it.
Hamilton Road.
Exactly.
I know.
It's so Canadian.
It's just you're straight up Canadian. All right, we're talking about the draft here. So I want to be drafted. I was never drafted. I'm still draft eligible. But I think it's interesting because all the guys that were in my draft year are now retired. So my draft year was the year that Jerome McGinley was drafted.
Oh, nice.
You know, because
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you remember, like, if you're a young kid and you're following your junior team, like, they seem so much older when you're younger.
Yeah.
You know, you're like
Yeah.
10, 11, and they were like dudes with mustaches, and they were like,
Yeah.
but then they get drafted, and it's like, so again, he's retiring at like 42, 43. I'm like, fuck, that's my age, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's an interesting thing because, I think about my parents, my dad, his heroes were all these guys and stuff, and he probably has no idea. Like Austin Matthews or McDavid were born in like the 2000s, like mind blown. Like who cares about
Yeah.
that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Getting enough of that stuff. I'm not getting drafted. I didn't even get drafted in the BHL, so clearly my dream's over.
That's
If you want to draft
Yeah.
if you want to draft a fifth string goaltender with a lot of prestige and
What
a
year would've-
record.
What year would have been your draft year? Like,
Well, you're what? You're 18? 98?
Yeah, usually 17 or
97, 98?
18.
Yeah.
17 or 18, yeah.
Yeah, so, 98, I think it was. Didn't
So
get
it would've
drafted,
been
obviously. Yeah.
1998, eh?
Yeah, unfortunately. I think Joe Thornton got drafted that year. So, anyway, I'm fine with that. I decided to go the university career route, so I'm good. So, I'm talking about the draft. So, the interesting thing is,
Vinny the Cavalier went your draft year.
There you
Number
go.
one.
He's got a Stanley Cup. I don't have anything. I've got a couple of
You got
like
a
a
captain on. Boom.
yeah, but that
Gee.
was a made up league with my friends, so I don't
Yeah.
really
well,
know.
So not everybody's got.
Like
a
I
C on
could
their
have
shirt.
done that. It's backwards when I look at it. Anyway, so the draft was interesting because I'm a nerd when it comes to this stuff. So I remember I think it was 1968 when they had the first draft. So the thing about the first NHL, the draft system in the NHL was it was all about cards. And this is interesting because of my love for the junior hockey system. So there were three cards that you had, or three forms. There was an A, B, and C form. And the C form was the most important one because that was the one that signed you to a professional contract, which could only be signed by yourself if you were 18 or your parents. So we're talking back in the day when Bobby Orr was when they approached him at 14 and they would go to your house and say, "We want you to be signed with the Boston Bruins." So as a 14-year-old, you were property. You were owned by the team.
Yep.
So you weren't
remember
drafted,
that.
you were owned. So a lot of these junior teams at the time in the Ontario Hockey League were property of NHL teams. So if you go back and look at the history of it, so Peterborough Pete's was the Montreal Canadiens, Oshawa Generals was Boston, Kitchener Rangers was the New York Rangers. So there's a really unique history when you look at junior teams in Ontario and their affiliation with the NHL teams. So you think about how cutthroat that is. And I'm going to talk about European football later on with that. So you're seeing young talent at a young age, you are making them your property. And they are signing a contract that they are going to be your property for years. So the things that I thought that was interesting was you get to 1979. So that was the year that the WHA merged with the NHL.
Yep.
Now, part of the problem the NHL had with the WHA was is you had players that were younger signing with this professional league, which was in direct competition with the NHL. So in 1979, they lowered the draft age to 19 because it used to be 20. So now you've got 2 years because they were trying to absorb all these players, Gretzky and Messier. So they lowered it a year younger. So you've got 2 years worth of draft picks flowing into the NHL draft system. So that was the year it went from the, I believe it was the amateur draft to the entry draft. And in 1980, they specified having, if you're going to draft an 18-year-old, it has to be within the first three rounds. But the important one was the 79 draft because you've got 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds all thrown in the same draft. So you go back and look at the 79 draft, you've got this plethora of incredible talent in that one massive year. So it's pretty incredible. I don't know if you guys looked about this, but I remember reading about the draft was always held behind closed doors. It was at a hotel in Montreal, and it wasn't televised, I think, until 1984 or something like that. So it wasn't a big deal. One of the things, as a Peterborough Pete fan, was one of the big GMs that was associated with Peterborough was a guy named Sam Pollock, who was the Montreal Canadiens GM during the dynasty in the 70s. So if you look at this, there was an incredible story in 1971. The top 2 picks in 71 were Guy Lafleur and Marcel Dion. 2 high-powered French-Canadian picks. Montreal has basically made their career on getting the French-Canadian superstars. So this is the great video game move of all time, and Punchy will love this because this is what he would do playing a video game, is they looked down the roster to find the shittiest team in the season that year, and it was the Oakland Seals. And they made a deal with them and traded a couple of dudes to get their first overall pick early in the season. Oakland Seals finished last. And Montreal drafted first and picked Guy Lafleur. Unbelievable.
I'm looking at that draft right now, the 1979 draft. Unbelievably, Rob Ramage was number 1.
Colorado.
And in that same draft, you got Mike Gartner, Ray Bork.
Okay. So, to add to that, the reason why Rob Ramage was drafted first overall is because Peter Pocklington made a personal service contract deal with Wayne Gretzky. He was coming from Indianapolis into the NHL with Edmonton.
Okay.
And part of that deal was because Wayne Gretzky did not want to go into the draft and be drafted by Colorado. So that personal service contract allowed Wayne Gretzky to shift from Indianapolis into Edmonton without going into the draft, which kept him from going to Colorado. And that's why Rob Ramage was drafted first overall from the London Knights, I believe. I don't have a life.
Birmingham Bulls from the WHA.
So that's how Gretzky got through the draft. Wasn't Calder Trophy winner because he was actually not signed by a team. He was signed by the owner of the Oilers to a personal service contract.
And Edmonton took Kevin Lowe in that draft.
And if you look at the 81 or 2,
and
they
Messier
pulled
in round 3.
Yeah, was Grant Fuhr in that draft? Keep going. I think he was in that draft as well.
Then the following round, they got Glenn Anderson.
Yeah. So there's your dynasty. There's your dynasty. Isn't that incredible?
And then Mike Toll. No, I don't know. Albie will be loving this.
And unfortunately, the Winnipeg Jets were a powerhouse in the WHA, and they were stripped of everything when they merged. Because a lot of guys would say that they should have come in and crushed everyone and won the cup when they moved in. But the NHL was real pissed. They were super pissed about the WHA. Stripped the the Winnipeg Jets of all that stuff. Anyway, check that out. It's amazing. I was gonna do a whole thing about you guys. We should do this one day. Was like your team, a woulda shoulda. Because I was kind of looking at for years what the Leafs could have had, but they picked some ham and egger. And 2 draft picks later, it was some superstar. You're like, really? Who was in charge of that?
Yeah.
So we should definitely do that.
We can do a deep dive on that for sure.
Yeah. Alexander
So I want to.
Bagel.
So what I really want to talk about, get you guys' input is, so my father-in-law is a massive, like, English soccer fan, and one of the things that blows my mind is like these guys are getting paid super money. And so what I realized is North America is really the only sports region that has a draft. Like you look at European soccer, they don't have that. They sign contracts, they buy players.
Yeah.
So what's the value of having a draft if you can just buy players and create your team through that?
Nothing.
True
You
enough.
just need the money,
Yeah,
right?
You just need that.
But they pay super money to the club rather than the player, I believe. Like,
Well, they
Right.
had.
Aldo got traded to a team, like the team.
No, he's not traded. He's sold.
He's sold.
He's
yeah,
sold
that's
to
right.
another team.
Yeah.
There's no trading anything.
Yeah.
As
yeah.
much
It's
as
money.
As much as we hate it and hope it'll never happen in North America, they get so much money from sponsors from wearing all that shit all over their
Yeah.
jerseys. And
But my question to you guys is, I understand the draft is about parity, but really though, I mean, because I'm actually sort of shifted in my belief in this. I don't like the fact that there's 32 teams. I would love if there was 20 teams that were completely stacked to the goddamn rafters. We're talking 4 or 5 stars making. I don't care how much money they're making, but they're stacked. Like, can you imagine the Edmonton with Gaudreau, McDavid, Matthews, Eichel, like everybody? Like every team is stacked. So I don't care about that because I'm a purist. I don't give a shit about the Phoenixes and the LAs and Anaheim. I don't give a shit about that. So, I mean, that's what's happened in European football. So what do you guys think? Like, do you want that?
dude, I think it would be cool. I think it would be awesome. It would be awesome.
That's what the Olympics are.
If every team was
just stacked.
Yeah.
It would be cool, and you'll never, with the cap and all that shit, you'll never see a team like that. Like, I would honestly say, and especially watching them today with the way that they pumped fucking the Islanders today.
Tampa's stacked.
And like that, they've been more stacked than a team's been stacked in a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all their drafting system, right? I mean, they're not
It's
breaking
their drafting
the salary
system,
cap.
man. They got Coleman and all that on their fourth line. Like they made good
Yeah, but
trades and
that's
stuff,
just smart. Yeah.
It's smart cap movement and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But you're not going to see every team like that.
But the cap doesn't allow you to have that team for long because once those contracts. See, I remember talking to our buddy Mass and Clark, and I said, "What if Tampa?" Because Detroit was really good at this. They had a great system. What if Tampa said, "You know what? We're tax-free down here. Let's have an all-star team. Let's have a team where everyone takes minimum wage, and we get Pedersen comes. Let's have a Swedish national team. Pedersen, You know, we got the Russians and no, seriously. Can you imagine if a team did that and could figure it out and got all these awesome guys to come down for 1 or 2 years, paid nothing? I think
Like
the
they
NHL
do
would
in
lose their mind.
basketball. Like they do in basketball. But I think that's also the thing, right? Like is like like in basketball, basketball and baseball, they just stack teams.
But don't they have a
there's no-
luxury tax though, where it's different, and they pay
don't-
more for?
I don't even think baseball has a cap because all the teams are different. Like the
'Cause
Yankees
NBA
are
has
like,
the,
worth 150 million.
Yeah.
whereas you got, like,
Well,
another team
exactly.
60.
But can you imagine? Let's just say Tampa said, you know what? All these guys are free agents. Listen, this isn't about the money, boys. We have an all-star team. Come down here and we'll crush everyone. Can you imagine a day if they had a super team and they're all under the cap and they're all there to win?
Oh, dude.
Oh
it'd be
man,
aw-
it'd be nuts.
It'd
Yeah,
be so much
It'd
fun
be-
to watch.
You know?
Live
So
But
much fun.
Yeah.
but it could happen though. It could happen.
I don't know. People are too greedy. I don't know if that would happen.
Yeah, I agree.
Fucking
I mean, you know, like
Leafs should try that one.
there's just too much money to
They
be
can't
made.
seem to figure it out. They're paying too
More
much.
franchise.
No,
Like,
poor guy.
the way Batman's going, we're gonna have like 40, 45 teams in like the next 15 years. Like,
So
what kind
here's
of
the question. So let's get rid of 10 teams right now. Who would you get rid of?
Ooh.
Let's go down to 22 teams.
All right. Should that be our overtime question?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
But
so
I'm just
I'm just gonna
yeah. So
quickly
anyway,
end it.
Okay.
so just before you go, one of the so I got two things I want to talk about. So I would think it was interesting. We've got pretty much half the league doesn't make the playoffs. Why not have a playoff series where the winner of the playoff series gets the first overall
Yeah.
pick?
Yeah. That's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
concept.
Awesome.
That'd
I
be
would
awesome.
love to watch that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like best of 3 series going on simultaneously with the playoffs.
have it happen during the first round.
So you're not winning. It gets rid of the lottery. You're actually winning the first pick.
You take the remaining 16 teams and you
2
split
weeks
them-
before the
you
playoffs.
You split them up. They play 8 games. You play 8 games right off the hop. If you lose, you pick fucking 7 or 8 through 6, or 9 through 16.
Yep.
Right?
How
And then
awesome would
and
that
then
be?
the teams that remain, you get the next pick based on when you get knocked out, and you play best
1, 2,
you
3,
said,
all the way
2 out
down.
of 3, 2 out of 3, yeah. And the whole thing would be done by the end of the second round, and then
Because
everybody-
that's when I see like teams like Ottawa winning that.
Yeah.
Teams,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
teams that are just balls out,
or
busting to
teams that
get
are-
some.
teams that are just kind of getting on the cusp, or they're getting hot at the end of the
Yeah.
year, and you'd
Buffalo.
see teams.
Yeah,
see-
Buffalo.
You know what you'd see some of these guys that are making $7-8 million. You'd see them come back before the end of the year.
Yes,
'Cause
you would.
nowadays, if you hit the All-Star break and your team's pretty much out, if I'm Steven Stamkos, I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm taking an early summer.
I've got the
You know what I mean?
margarita machine on full blast in my kitchen. I'm wearing no pants, and I got a rocket ship hanging out of my couch in my living room. So I wanted to add this. So 1984, Mary Lemieux was drafted first overall.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good deal. 69th overall pick that year was Tom Glavine,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hall of Fame pitcher for the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
So I grew up with the Blue Jays, 92-93 World Series. Tom Glavine was the guy. And I remember coming across that name. I'm like, I know Tom Glavine.
Ooh. And Deion Sanders was
So
in
we've-
the outfield.
So we've got a Hall of Fame baseball player who was drafted 69th overall in
Yep.
84.
Yeah, good
No
play.
shit.
Pretty
eh?
cool. Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I did
Neat.
know that.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so our overtime question.
All right. Where's the horn?
Oh no, overtime's on.
Drop.
Okay.
Oh,
Right, go.
what? Huh?
Let's go sports.
Hey,
All right.
go team.
Now we're into overtime.
Alrighty.
What was the overtime question again?
I think we already did the first overall pick quiz, didn't you?
No,
Did
we
you
did
do
the
that one?
overtime question.
Yeah.
What was
Oh,
the
dropping
that was
10
it.
teams. Who would we drop?
Yes.
Dropping 10
What do-
teams from the NHL. Who we drop? All
Okay,
right.
we're dropping 10 teams from the NHL. I did have one over 10
First one I
question.
dropped is Boston.
Well, let's do two. It's a
Con.
double
See you
overtime
later.
question.
Okay, so here,
Fuck
first,
you,
You
Boston.
can't drop Boston, dude.
Fuck
I
you.
hate them, but you
No,
can't
no.
drop
Hold
Boston.
on, hold on.
I dropped Montreal. Fuck
Hold
them.
on.
No, you can't do
Okay,
that.
so here's what I had. written
Original
down for an
sixes,
overtime
right?
Yeah,
question.
They're
fuck all of them.
untouchable.
All 6 of them gone.
That's right.
So the Big E, Eric Lindros. Obviously,
Yes.
everybody knows the story about Big E.
1990.
I'm not playing in Quebec. Blah 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 blah. I'm not playing in Quebec. I'm not playing in Quebec. Okay, we all know the career that he went and had, and we know what he became of, like how good a player.
Where are you
he
going
was.
with this?
So stop for a second before you go further. Do you guys consider him a great player? There's
Yes.
debate about this.
Yes.
If he
I
hadn't
do.
gotten-
He's a
if he
great
hadn't gotten
player.
it-
Yeah,
if he
he's a
hadn't
Do you
gotten
think he's
injured-
Do you think he's Hall of Fame caliber? I do.
I do.
I do. I do.
There was a lot of drama with his career, but I
question
think
is
he was
this, though.
definitely Hall of Fame
The
caliber.
Yeah.
question is this: one of the cool things that I like about the draft is there's always the potential for trades. Now, obviously, Lindros forced his trade. Who and what did he get traded for?
Okay, so that was Philadelphia.
So I'll give you a hint.
Forsberg was one of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players,
Yeah.
2 picks, and money. So 6 players, 2 picks.
How
and
much money?
what
Is
they-
that? Was it $1 million? Was it more than
Oh,
that?
it's More than that.
5.
No. 15,
10?
15
Okay.
million. I'll give you
Okay,
that.
so,
15 million.
Right.
Sorry, Summertime. I'm trying to because I know this one. So
So it was 15 million. He got traded for 6
Okay.
players, 2 picks, and $15 million.
so coming back from Philly, I know for sure Hextall,
Yep.
Mike Ricci.
Yep.
So Forsberg, Ricci, Hextall. Was Duchesne? Was Duchesne on that?
Oh, yeah. Deshane.
Did he go back to Quebec?
I don't give a shit about where he went afterwards, but
He was in. No, I just was
he
trying to think
involved-
what the other
he
way.
was- He was in the trade for Lindros.
Because the other way.
Lindros was the only thing that went. Lindros went one way, and
Okay, so it was all coming back to Quebec.
and they got 6 players.
So it was Forsberg, Ricci,
Forsberg,
15
Ricci,
mil. Hextall.
Shane.
Duchesne,
Who?
Duchesne, Duchesne.
Duchesne. Yeah, I remember
Hextall.
this.
I'll give you a hint. One guy's a fighter.
Berube?
Chris Simon,
Really? Okay, I remember him in Quebec. That's right. That's how we got there.
Kerry Huffman,
Gary Huffman from Peterborough. He went to my high school. His dad was my English teacher.
and
I should've known
2 first-round picks. So Peter
Wow,
Forsberg.
that's a huge haul. That's
Peter-
enormous.
So Eric Lindros.
That's
was
why they
traded
won.
for-
That's why they won the Stanley Cups.
Yeah, I know. Well, the two first round picks ended up being Matt Sundin.
Was Adam Deadmarsh one of them?
No, it was Sundin and was it Nolan?
Was it?
Owen Nolan.
So, because I remember the first 3 they had, it was Sakic, Nolan, and Sundin. I think those were the first.
Sorry, those were
3
that's
rounders
what
in a
they-
row.
They ended up being Sakic and Sundin.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and Sakic.
So you
go.
got Peter Forsberg, Joe Sakic, Matt Sundin, Mike Ricci, Ron Hextall, Duchesne, Huffman, Simon, and 15.
But Sundin didn't go to Colorado or Philly because he went to Toronto
Yeah.
for Wendell Clark.
Okay, well maybe he wasn't one of the first round picks.
No, that's 3 in a row though. You got those right. Okay, all right,
Okay.
I remember that.
Moving on.
That
What
was
10
huge.
teams are we getting rid of?
You got your own quiz right there. Cam, good work.
What 10
I love
teams
this.
are we
I
getting rid of?
love this question
Okay, so
because I hate so many
Okay,
teams in
so-
this godforsaken league.
well then with 10
Hate them.
Well, with 10 picks, with 10 teams, and only 3 of us, that means one person's going to pick 4 teams. So since this was your question, Langer, we'll give you first pick and last pick. Go.
So you're gonna get yourself a big eraser, and I'm gonna go to Lost California and erase California. Goodbye, California. And I'm going to go to Florida. Goodbye, Florida. Suck
Okay,
my
stop.
balls.
So
Sorry.
you,
Oh, sorry.
So,
Sorry. Just one state at a time.
so
Sorry.
you're getting rid of the Anaheim Ducks?
Yep.
All right.
Goodbye.
Right.
Kings are gone.
Yeah,
See ya.
gone. See you later.
Ducks are gone.
San Jose.
San Jose.
See ya. Bye bye.
LA Kings. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Second
San
note.
Jose-
You're out.
You're
Goodbye.
San Jose, you're getting rid of Florida and Tampa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good call.
Okay.
Bye.
The league is pissed. The
See,
boys in the league are
Texas.
pissed right now. Both
Yep.
of them.
Anything in
Phoenix.
Texas. Goodbye. Arizona. Goodbye.
Wait.
Good.
You're going too quick here.
What are you doing? Are you trying to do math?
No, I'm writing these down. So
What
Dallas.
in Roman numerals? What are you doing?
Columbus Blue Jackets. Get the
Goodbye.
fuck out.
Good
Yeah,
one.
you're
Goodbye,
outta here.
suck a cock.
Nashville.
Goodbye.
Oh,
PK
Nashville?
left because
Okay.
they don't like
Man.
black people in Nashville.
You got one team
Yeah.
left. That's it. You got one team
Teams
left.
that like it.
If you're living in Carolina, suck my cock.
Okay, yeah.
Hop on my dog and take me around the block.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we got rid of the Anaheim Ducks, the LA Kings.
How many is that?
That's all of them. That's 10.
Okay, let's go with 12.
Let's keep going.
Let's
What a-
let's go. Let's whittle it down to the wood.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Minnesota.
Oh, good.
No, they're
you
kind of like
can't-
the Canadian version of an American team, though. I like
Are
Minnesota.
they though? They're getting there, but I'm not
Canadian
quite.
version
they're-
of an American
They've
They're
taken
kinda-
so long to catch on. It's just like, okay, you've had your chance. Fuck off.
But
now.
they're like the Winnipeg of the states, though.
Yeah, I got it.
You
I get
know?
it. But at least Winnipeg's got a good color scheme. Minnesota.
Yeah. Oh, you know, eh?
They've
Yeah.
landed on it now, or
No,
they're
they-
getting there.
Listen, they have not figured out their uniforms.
Yeah,
Great logo. I don't like the Christmas time.
yeah.
They
the
don't. I
color
don't
scheme,
like.
yeah,
It's Christmas
yeah.
time.
Like the Minnesota retro, reverse retro
Yes.
Minnesota Stars colors.
Home
is
run.
fucking the
Sexy. I know.
bomb. I want to get that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
Home run.
I think we should
Right.
just stop at 10.
No.
Oh.
Let's keep Minnesota.
No. Get rid of them. Let's. Well, I like
I'm not-
Minnesota.
I'm
They
not
can
scared
stay.
yeah.
of Minnesota.
All right. Okay. We don't agree.
I want
on
to. I
this,
like.
but-
I like the Seattle thing. I hate the name. I think it's gay.
I like
Yeah.
Seattle as a team.
Yeah, I love the idea. I love the
love
Seattle
Vegas.
Why not
thing.
bring back the Nordiques? Why are we going to fucking
I know.
the
You
Kraken?
look like you're ready
Right.
to go to bed.
I'm fading fast. Sorry. guys.
Yeah. So,
So,
so's the audience. I think every yarn you do, you knock
yeah,
out
I'm sorry.
4 of them.
I'm sorry.
But anyways, we're hitting right on 11 o'clock here, and we're almost hitting on. This is whoa. This is probably the longest episode we've ever done of Ridin' Pine.
Oh, there you go. That's why.
We're a minute
Fuck.
47 in. Somerville's
Alright.
yawning his face off. Langer is going to go off screen. We're all going to go off screen.
Be-
and we're going to
because-
give you guys a special treat tonight, which is the entire song of Ridin' Pine.
Yeah. And just so you know, because Somerville's falling asleep,
Sorry, guys.
the Minnesota Wild will still be a team. So
All right, okay.
thanks to him.
I'll retract
Alright.
this the wild.
There you go.
Okay.
So
Wild
the
stay.
Minnesota exists.
And that's going to do
Okay,
it for this
that's our
episode of
cue.
Ridin' Pine. We love you guys. Thanks for chipping
Thanks for
in,
tuning in.
hopping around. We'll leave the hamster wheel
Good ball
at the
couple
top of
there.
the screen, and off we go.
Testacuzzi.
Right in the pine, right in the pine. It's Chronicles of the Fourth Line. Right in the pine, right in the pine. The punchy Langer in summertime. Well, we hardly play, we're down the depth chart. We're the grocery sticks and we're real good at playing our parts. We talk about hockey and a bunch of other stuff. We're just 3 ham and eggers riding the old bench bus. That's why we're riding the pine, riding the pine. We're chronicles of the fourth line. We're riding the pine, riding the pine. With punchy Langer in summertime. We love the warm-up, that's our time to shine. Even though we hit the goalie in the head all of the time. Yes, we do. If we play, we always roll the dice. That's why our asses never ever see the ice. That's why we're riding the pine, riding the pine. We're chronicles of the fourth line. That's why we're riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime. That's why we're riding the pine, riding the pine. The chronicles of the fourth line. We're riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime. Sometimes we scratch to banish to the press box. And we talk about trash while we're there. Sometimes we'd rather be up in that press box than sitting on the bench and enduring that coach's glare. I threw a pizza up the middle at the start of overtime. That's why I'm riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime. You'll never see me backtrack cause that's really not my style. That's why I'm riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime. I was supposed to bring the beer, but instead I brought the wine. That's why I'm riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime. I think I'm 97, but I play like 69. That's why I'm riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime. I keep the puck for every goal I score and add it to my shrine. That's why I'm riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime. I could have met curfew but chose suspension and the fine. That's why I'm riding the pine, riding the pine. With Punchy Langer in summertime. I'm just sitting on the bench with two line mates of mine.